2013 is called to order, and there is a quorum present. Agenda item 2 is approval of the minutes of the February 19th, 2013 meeting. If there's no corrections or additions, may I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
Motion by Karen.
Second.
Seconded by Michael. Those in favor signify aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Agenda item 3 is a public hearing for plat. It's a preliminary plat for Brookside Addition containing 40 residential lots on a 10.99 acre tract zoned estate townhouse ETH located on the south side of Southwest Parkway west of Business State Highway 121. Staff?
Nope.
Good evening, Chairman, Commissioners. We are presenting the preliminary plat for the Brookside Addition. The last meeting, this was up for rezoning, and this was rezoned from general business to estate townhouse zoning. They intend to build 40 single-family detached residential units on the property. The site does have a few constraints that do impact the layout of the subdivision. I'm sorry, my exhibit's kind of small and blurry, but I think it's in your packet. On the east side of the proposed subdivision, there is a large 50-foot Lone Star gas easement that exists. Also, there's a subdivision, already an existing subdivision on the west side. On the south side of the property is the floodway of actually the floodplain and floodway of Timber Creek. Also, there's an existing sanitary sewer line that's is an existing 30-foot easement that is required to be dedicated as a 30-foot sanitary sewer right-of-way that does impact the layout of the lots and the design of the cul-de-sacs. The lots and the homes do conform or will conform to the requirements of the detached product of the ETH zoning, with the exception of the 2 variances. The first variance is to waive the alley requirement, thus providing front entry lots. The GDO does require that alley access for all single-family subdivisions, but the developer wishes to waive the requirement completely to provide the larger lot size required for the single-family detached product, as well as to make the lot count financially feasible for the project. Variance 2 is to allow a right-of-way radius for Chelsea Court to be a 55 feet radius in lieu of the 60-foot required radius of the right-of-way. The GDO does require the normal 60-foot right-of-way for a cul-de-sac, but they want to reduce it down to 55. This will allow the lots in the cul-de-sac to meet the standard size of 40 feet wide by 70-foot lots that they desire as a minimum size. The radius of the pavement will meet the standards that we do set forth of 50 feet of pavement width, which will provide adequate maneuvering for emergency vehicles and for the neighborhood. What will be reduced is the parkway will be reduced from the normal 9.5-foot parkway to 4.5 feet. To offset that parkway reduction, they are offering to put in a 10-foot sidewalk utility easement adjacent to the right-of-way in that cul-de-sac that would provide adequate room for the public sidewalk and also the franchise utilities. Staff is recommending approval of the preliminary plat for Brookside Addition and both variances. Yes, ma'am.
Where is the gas line? So there was a gas line going across the property?
The gas line is partially shown on the exhibit along the east side here. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing, but
Yeah. So it's across the east corner, east side of the property?
it doesn't cross any of the proposed lots. It does cross through an area that's going to be dedicated as a drainage right-of-way.
I see where the sewer is. There also, on one of the exhibits, shows a 20-foot setback and electrical something cable that goes straight across the property. What is that? I can show you on this screen, but I don't have a printout of it. No, it's the bigger picture. It's the bigger picture.
Right.
It goes across
Right.
Andrews.
I see what you're saying. I believe that's an easement that's existing that they're proposing to abandon with a plat.
Okay. That's what I wanted to make sure we're not going to put somebody's house on top of somebody's utility line.
Correct.
Wouldn't be a good idea.
Correct. I understand that. But,
And there's not any existing utilities in that.
I'm not certain if there is or isn't, to be honest with you. Okay,
There's no utilities
they're
going across
claiming
the
there's
property
no-
except on the southern side down by the creek. And on the east side with the gas line. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
Anyone else? Questions? All right, thank you. At this time, we'll open up the public hearing. If there's anyone in the audience who wishes to speak on this subject, please come forward, sign in, and state your name. Okay, having no one come forward, the public hearing is now closed. May I have a motion for the plat?
Make a motion to recommend approval, City Council.
Motion by Karen.
Second.
Second, Grant. Those in favor? Aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Agenda item 4 is reports.
Yes, I have a report tonight. Good evening, Commissioners. Paisha Boomsma, Planning Administrator. I just wanted to let you know that at our next regular meeting, March 19th, we are hoping to hold kind of an informal work session prior to the meeting to delve into the special use permit process a little bit deeper. We presented that to you, I think, a little over a year ago, and now we've finalized it, gotten it through legal, and we are ready to get your approval on it and take it to City Council. So what we're proposing to do is meet at 5:30 in the workroom next door, serve dinner, and just kind of have a presentation and go through any questions that you might have and what the requirements of that would be. And I hope that you can all make it if we do 5:30 next week. And just email me if you have any issues with that or if you any comments about it. But we hope to see you there. Oh, that item should be on your agenda then that evening after we've had the work session. It'll be then on your evening agenda on your regular 6:30 meeting.
All right, thank you. All right, may I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Motion by Karen,
Second.
seconded by Jared. Those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Meeting adjourned.